Case number 28, Dorothy Cotton.
Just answer the questions they ask you. I'll deal with everything else.
You are Dorothy Cotton, age 64 years, resident of 43B Albert Square, Walford?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Are you feeling better now, Mrs. Cotton? You may sit down, if you wish.
I'd rather stand. I ain't ill nor nothing.
I understood from your counsel that you were feeling unwell earlier.
Mrs. Cotton is feeling much better now, but would like to thank the court for your understanding.
Right, in that case...
Yes, but I ain't unwell. You don't want to listen to everything he says.
Will you speak only when addressed by the bench, please?
Yes, but I don't want you to go thinking the wrong things.
Mr. Fleming, perhaps you would speak with your client.
Mrs. Cotton, this behavior will do you no good at all. Now sit down. Leave the talking to me. I do apologize, madam.
Now, perhaps we can start with the charges.
Dorothy Cotton of 43B Albert Square, Walford, you have been charged as follows. At a previous hearing, the defendant pleaded guilty to these charges.
We shall take that into consideration. I believe you wish to read a statement of mitigation, Mr. Fleming.
Madam, at the time these offences were committed, my client, Mrs. Cotton, had recently lost a very...
No. I don't want that read.
Had recently lost a very dear friend. The lady in question...
No, he can't say them things.
Mr. Fleming?
The lady in question had known my client all her life.
I want him to stop. I told him not to read that. I'm guilty. I'm guilty of everything they said.
Mr. Fleming, either control your client, or I shall be forced to find her in contempt.
Yes, but he is twisted what happened.
Well, you keep quiet. Keep this up and we can wave goodbye to getting off with a fine.
I don't care. I told you not to say nothing about Ethel.
I do apologize for my client. The pressure of the situation and the nature of my client's mitigation.
There is no mitigation. I want him to go. I don't want him here. I shall speak on my own account.
If the court would kindly disregard my client's last remarks.
Just one moment, Mr. Fleming. Mrs. Cotton, this is highly irregular, but are you suggesting you wish to dispense with the services of your counsel?
Yes, I shall speak for myself.
Well, in that case, Mr. Fleming, I have no choice but to ask you to leave the court. Am I correct in thinking you wish us to disregard your statement of mitigation?
Yes, I want you to take what I done seriously, because I got to redeem myself.
I can assure you I take the business of this court extremely seriously. But if you do not wish us to hear your statement of mitigation, I shall pass immediately on to sentencing. Dorothy Cotton, on charges 1 to 2 of theft, you are fined £200. On charge 3 of criminal damage and charge 4 of common assault, you are fined a further £200.
You're not going to let me go? Not after all what I done. But you don't listen. You just let criminals go. What is it that you want me to do next? I told them about Ethel, I told them what I'd done, I told them I should be punished, but they didn't listen. So I stole, and that wasn't enough for them. So I smashed up the chemist shop.
Will you please calm down?
And I shall do it again, and more.
This is your second warning. If you continue to disrupt the court in this manner, I shall find you in contempt.
Yes, well, you think you got power, but you ain't. You ain't got no power.
You are in contempt.
Why do you judge your brother? But we shall all stand before the judgment seat of Christ. Romans chapter 14, verse 11. Well, they've got to understand. They've got to realise. I shan't pay the fine. You can't make...
Dorothy Cotton, if you do not pay the fine, you will face the consequences. In any event, Your conduct today amounts to a contempt in the face of this court, for which I sentence you to an immediate custodial term. It is our view that you should be sent to prison for 14 days. You may take the prisoner away.
No.
He won't help you in here. Oh, you didn't think you'd be getting a room to yourself, did you?
Dorothy Cotton, Mrs. How do you do? What you doing? No, you can't do that. No, that's my bed.
Yeah, well, I don't like heights.
Well, I can't go clambering up that thing at my age. Ain't you gonna...
That's the trouble with people around here. They never want to get involved.
Oh, Pauline. Oh, lovely to see you.
How you doing?
Not bad.
Everyone's asking after you.
Gossiping, you mean?
Don't be silly.
Well, it don't matter. Not to me, anyway.
Why did you do it, Dot? You could have got off with a fine.
What? Third offence? No wonder the country's going to the dogs.
Yeah, but you don't belong in here. Look at them.
Yes, well, I ain't in a position to judge, am I? I done a far worse thing, and I'm paying for it.
Yes, but not like this. It breaks my heart to see you in here.
Well, ain't for long, is it? Besides, doing your penance ain't supposed to be easy, is it?
Lights out.
What's him upstairs got to say about thieves, then? You're not going to make it through those pearly gates now, are you?
And the Lord said, "Today you shall be with me in paradise. Your sins are forgiven you."
Well, he signed it. No one refused me.
I'm touched. Really I am. But I must pay for me sin. I got to take what comes.
Eh?
Well, it's God's will. He's got it all mapped out for me, and I must bear it bravely. They shall feed me upon the fires of hell, and I shall not perish.
Eh?
Joan of Arc.
Oh, well, what? She had a rough time of it and all, did she?
They put her on a bonfire.
Look, you know, I've got your little present here. This will cheer you up. I'm sort of sorry the guards, they opened it. Bill, see that little button there? Push that little button. There you are, see? It's in case you get caught short in the middle of the night. I mean, like, if you want to have a pray light, you know, you won't fall too alone. I knew you'd like it. There. It'll fly past, you'll see. I'll tell you what, when you get released, I'll take you to see that film, you know, that brief encounter, that cinema trip we never got round to, eh? Treat you to a nice slap-up dinner. My treat.
That'll be nice, thank you. Here, Jim. How many boys?
Oh, we're fine, yeah. Very busy making everyone aware of your plights. There's no doubt about that.
Aren't that lovely? Thank you ever so much for coming. I really do appreciate it. Thank you.
Dorothy, take care.
Oh, what the hell is that?
Oh, sorry. Just having a bit of a pray.
Oh, stupid old fool. Gotta watch some telly.